Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 289 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And we're back again reading more of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the good book right here. Folks, I'm a little late, but I feel like it's happened so often that it's to be expected. But happy holidays. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I spent it back home. Well, of course, I am still home, but I spent it up with my grandparents and my family. It was quite nice. Uh, and yeah, it was a really lovely time. Um, but I'm back here. I'm back in well, I'm still in West Virginia, but back with my mom and dad and sister, I guess. Yeah, we're feeling good. I got my seasonal hat on because even though I'm a day late, you know, I gotta show off a little bit of the seasonal flair, as the folks say. Um, yeah, it's very good to be back. I think we have a lot of great words in this section. A lot of good words. Some of my favorites, maybe we'll see. Uh, Actually, there are a lot here that I think are gonna be fun to read. The S's, although they are, I would say, our longest section. I think so. If not our S's and our P's, one of our longest sections, I'll say. Um, there's been a lot of good words so far. It's not like with there we haven't reached the point yet where there is like a specific prefix that's like appearing so super often. Like with in the R's, for example, there were a lot that began with the re prefix, that re prefix, and that was just tiresome to get through. But luckily here we have a nice diverse selection of words. At least so far, we haven't reached any specific S related prefixes, so that may change when we get to that. But yeah, I have nothing else really new going on. I've been kind of lazy today. I was kind of lounging and whatnot. I'm gonna record this. Maybe record another two before I leave. But I am going to the movies. I'm going to see Nosferatu. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, I'm very excited to see that. I think it'll be great. Yeah, I liked Robert Eggers. I've only seen The Lighthouse. I haven't seen his shoot, what the Viking one called? I forget what that one's called. I haven't seen The Witch. What was the Viking one called? I keep wanting to say Valhalla Rising, but I think that's the Nicholas Winding Refn movie with Mads Mikkelsen, right? Is it? I forget. I forget. The point being, I've only seen The Lighthouse, but I really love The Lighthouse. I think Nosferatu will be sick. Willem Dafoe is in it, and Willem Dafoe is my favorite actor of all time. Actually, he is my acting inspiration. Uh, yeah, I mean him, Nicholas Hoult, um, Skarsgård. Yeah, I think I'll be great. Very excited for it. I'm seeing that tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll see Baby Girl after. Probably not after, but I'm gonna probably see that too. Yeah, yeah, and of course we're outside. We're enjoying nature. I hope these next few episodes have some nice, natural ambiance to it. Then when we get back to New York, it's just all fire trucks, just wee wee wee, that sort of thing. You know. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into our reading. Again, we have a lot of great words in this episode in particular, so I'm very excited to get into it. Our first word is the word scam. The word scam. A scam is a noun. It's a fraudulent or deceptive act or operation. Scam, verb. Scamp, noun, rascal. Scamper, verb, to run nimbly and playfully. Scamper, noun. Scampi, noun, a usually large shrimp, also a large shrimp prepared with a garlic-flavored sauce. Scan 1, verb, 1, to read verses so as to show metrical structure. 2, to examine closely. 3, to input or examine systematically in order to obtain data, especially for display or storage. 4, to make a scan of, as the human body. Scanner, noun. Scan 2, noun. 1, the act or process of scanning. 2, a picture of the distribution of radioactive material in something. Also an image of a bodily part produced, as by computer, by combining radiographic data obtained from several angles or sections. SCAND, abbreviation Scandinavia. Scandal, noun, 1. Disgrace, dishonor. 2. Malicious gossip, slander. Scandalize, verb. Scandalous, adjective. Scandalously, adverb. Scandalmonger, noun, a person who circulates scandal. Scandinavian, noun, a native or inhabitant of Scandinavia. Scandinavian, adjective. Scandium, noun, a silvery white metallic chemical element. Scanner, noun, 1. A radioactive receiver that sequentially scans a range of frequencies for a signal. 2. A device that scans an image or document, especially for use or storage on a computer. Scant, 1. Adjective, 1. Barely sufficient. Food is in scant supply. 2. Having scarcely enough. Synonyms: scanty, skimpy, meager, sparse, exiguous. Scant, 2. Verb, 1. Skimp, 2. Stint. Scantling, noun, a small piece of lumber as an upright in a house. Scanty, adjective, barely sufficient. Scant, wore scanty outfits. Scantily, adverb. Scantiness, noun. Scapegoat, noun, one that bears the blame for others. Scapegrace, noun, an incorrigible rascal. Scapula, noun, shoulder blade. Scapular, noun, a pair of small cloth squares worn on the breast and back under the clothing, especially for religious purposes. Scar, noun, a mark that left after injured tissue is healed. Scar, verb. Scarab, noun, any of a family of large, stout beetles, also an ornament as a gem representing such a beetle. Scarce, adjective, 1. Deficient in quantity or number, not plentiful. 2. Intentionally absent, made himself scarce at inspection time. Scarcity, noun. Scarcely, adverb, 1. Barely, can scarcely see them. 2. Almost not. 3. Very probably not. Scare, 1. Verb, frighten, startle. Scare, 2. Noun, fright. Scary, adjective. Scarecrow, noun, a crude figure set up to scare birds away from crops. Scarf, 1. Noun, 1. A broad band as a cloth worn about the shoulders, around the neck, over the head, or above the waist, or about the waist. 2. A long, narrow cloth cover for a table or dresser top. Scarf, 2. Verb, to eat greedily, scarf down his lunch. Scurify, verb, one to make scratches or small cuts and scarify skin for vaccination. Scarify seeds to help them germinate. 2. To lacerate the feelings of. 3. To break up and loosen the surface of as a road. Scarification, noun. Scarification, noun. Scarification, noun. Scarlet, noun, a bright red color. Scarlet, adjective. Scarlet fever, noun, an acute contagious disease marked by fever, sore throat, and red rash, and caused by certain streptococci. Scarp, noun, a line of cliffs produced by faulting or erosion. Scathing, adjective, barely severe, a scathing condemnation. Scatological, adjective, concerned with obscene matters. Scatter, verb, one to distribute or strew about irregularly. 2. Disperse. Scatterbrain, noun, a silly, careless person. Scatterbrained, adjective. Scavenge, verb, to work or function as a scavenger. Scavenger, noun, a person or animal that collects, eats, or disposes of refuse or waste. Scenario, noun, the plot or outline of a dramatic work, also an account of a possible action. Scene, noun, a division of one act of a play. 2. A single situation or sequence in a play or motion picture. 3. A stage setting. 4. View, prospect. 5. The place of an occurrence or action. 6. A display of strong feeling, and especially anger. 7. A sphere of activity, the fashion scene. Scenic, adjective. Scenery, noun, one of the painted scenes or hangings and accessories used on a theater stage. to a picturesque view or landscape. Scent 1, noun, 1 odor, smell, 2 sense of smell, 3 course of pursuit, track, 4 perfume, 2 scented, adjective, scentless, adjective. Scent 2, verb, 1 smell, 2 to imbue or fill with odor. Scepter, noun, a staff borne by a sovereign as an emblem of authority. Skeptic, variation of skeptic, and this one is different because it begins with an SC as opposed to an SK. Scepter, British variation of scepter. And this one is different because it ends, the British ends TRE as opposed to TER. Very different. SCH, abbreviation school. Schedule 1, noun, 1 a list of items or details, 2 timetable. Schedule 2, verb, 1 to appoint, assign, or designate for a fixed time, 2 to make a schedule of, also to enter on a schedule. Oh, that's the tripod. Sorry about that. Schema, noun, a diagrammatic presentation or plan, outline. Schematic, adjective, of or relating to a scheme or diagram, diagrammatic. Schematic, noun, schematically, adverb. Scheme 1, noun, 1 a plan for doing something, especially a crafty plot. 2 a systematic design, a color scheme. Scheme 2, verb, to form a plot, intrigue. Schemer, noun. Shilling, noun, a former basic monetary unit of Austria. Schism, noun, 1 division, split, also discord, dissension. 2 a formal division in or separation from a religious body. Schismatic, noun, 1 who creates or takes part in schism. Schismatic, adjective. Schist, noun, a metamorphic crystalline rock. Schizophrenia, noun, a psychotic mental illness that is characterized by a distorted view of the real world by greatly reduced ability to carry out one's daily tasks. Oh, there's a little fly there. Carry out one's daily tasks and by abnormal ways of thinking, feeling, perceiving, and behaving. Schizoid, adjective or noun. Schizophrenic, adjective or noun. Hey. That's my sister. Schlemiel, noun, an unlucky bungler, chump. Schlep, verb, 1 drag, haul, 2 to move slowly or awkwardly. Schlock or schlocky, adjective, of low quality or value. Schlock, noun, and I love the word schlock. Fun fact about me, I'll just say this brief tangent. In my college, Emory, our honors program for creative writing is quite competitive because there's a smaller creative writing staff or like a faculty, and you need at least 1 professor to oversee the project you're pitching. And the idea that I pitched was a novel that was sort of exploring the schlock in the present day. So I just feel like schlock, schlock is transformed a lot, I think. I think when I first pitched it, it was like more novice, but now I've sort of like felt like a schlock exists, but just in a different way, and maybe because some of the appeal that I have, when I say schlock, I think of, like, of course, like, schlocky movies, trashy movies of the 80s, of 90s and 70s. And maybe I find an appeal for that just because I wasn't present during that time, so I'm viewing it. There's a, not nostalgia, but there's, like, I'm viewing it through this specific lens of, like, oh, this is a period of time that I was not present through, but I am engrossed by. And it's more of the period than it is of the trash, right? I find beauty in that trash because there's also an inventiveness to it. The ways again, I'm referring largely to like schlocky horror movies because that's my bread and butter. And this is too long of a tangent, so I'll end it soon. There is something exciting about watching someone who has no budget, who has no money, try to make something that's true to them, whether that be a story that's like it's meaningful to them, or if it's just to scare someone. And I find that just very exciting. I'm butchering the whole explanation because, again, I'm saying this quickly. This is sort of spur of the moment. I didn't think schlock was going to be in here. But, yeah, long story short, I pitched that idea, and it was not selected. It was not selected. Yeah, we just have these at the house. So I'm going to take a smart wire. Where was I going with that? Right, yeah, it was not selected. But I'll probably come back to it. I do like the idea of just exploring the schlock in modern America. The idea was okay. I won't get. If you want to know about it, we'll talk about it later. But it's not that important. Schlub, noun, slang, a stupid, ineffectual, or unattractive person. Schmaltz, noun, a sentimental or florid music or art. Schmaltzy, adjective. Schmooze, verb, to chat informally, especially to gain favor. Schmooze, noun. Schnapps, noun, a liquor as gin of high alcoholic content. Schnauzer, noun, a dog of any of three breeds that are characterized by a wiry coat, long head, pointed ears, heavy eyebrows, and long hair on the muzzle. Scholar, noun, one student, pupil, to a learned person. Scholarly, adjective. Scholarship, noun, one the quality or learning of a scholar. Two, money awarded to a student to help pay for further education. Scholastic, adjective, of or relating to schools, scholars, or scholarship. School one, noun, one an institution for teaching and learning, also the pupils in attendance. To a body of persons of like opinions or beliefs, the radical school. School two, verb, teach, train, drill. School three, noun, a large number of one kind of water animals swimming and feeding together, a school of fish. Schoolboy, noun, a boy attending school. Schoolfellow, noun, schoolmate. Schoolgirl, noun, a girl attending school. Schoolhouse, noun, a building used as a school. Schoolmarm, or schoolma'am, noun, one, a woman who is a school teacher. Two, a person who exhibits characteristics popularly attributed to school teachers. Schoolmaster, noun, a man who is a school teacher. Schoolmate, noun, a school companion. Schoolmistress, noun, a woman who is a school teacher. Schoolroom, noun, classroom. School teacher, noun, one who teaches in a school. Schooner, noun, a fore and aft rigged sailing ship. Shtick, variation of shtick, and this one is let me press that real quick. This one is different because it begins with an SCH as opposed to an SH. Shtick. Shuss, verb, to ski down a slope at high speed. Shuss, noun. SCI, abbreviation science, scientific. Sciatica, noun, pain in the region of the hips or along the course of the nerve at the back of the thigh. Science, noun, one area of knowledge as an object of study, especially natural science. Two, knowledge covering general truths through operations of general laws, especially as obtained and tested through the scientific method. Scientific, adjective, scientifically, adverb, scientist, noun. Science fiction, noun, a fiction dealing principally with the impact of actual or imagined science on society or individuals. Scientific method, noun, the rules and methods for the pursuit of knowledge involving the finding and stating of a problem, the collection of facts through observation and experiments, and the making and testing of ideas that need to be proven right or wrong. Scimitar, noun, a curved sword used chiefly by Arabs and Turks. Scintilla, noun, bit, brace. Scintillate, verb, sparkle, gleam. Scintillation, noun. Scion, noun, one, a shoe of a plant joined to a stalk in grafting. Two, descendant, a scion of a powerful family. Scissors, noun, plural, a cutting instrument like shears but usually smaller. Scissors kick, noun, a swimming kick in which legs move like scissors. Scleroderma, noun, A chronic disease characterized by the usually progressive hardening and thickening of the skin. Sclerosis, noun, abnormal hardening of tissue as of an artery, also a disease characterized by this. Sclerotic, adjective. Scoff, verb, mock, jeer, scoffed at his proposal. Scoffer, noun. Scofflaw, noun, contemptuous law violator. Scold one, noun, a person who scolds. Scold two, verb, to censure severely or angrily. Sconce, noun, a candlestick or an electric light fixture fastened to a wall. Scone, noun, a biscuit as of oatmeal baked on a griddle. Scoop, one, noun, one, a large shovel, also a utensil with a shovel-like or rounded end. Two, the amount obtained by a scoop. Three, an act of scooping. Four, information of immediate interest. Scoop two, verb, one, to take out or up or empty with or as if with a scoop. Two, to make hollow. Three, report a news item in advance of. Scooped the other newspapers. Scoot, verb, to move swiftly. Scooter, noun, one, a vehicle ridden while standing that consists of a narrow board mounted between two wheels, tandem with an upright steering handle attached to the front wheel, and that is moved by pushing with one foot or by an electric motor. Two, motor scooter. Three, a vehicle ridden while seated that usually has 3 or 4 wheels and is propelled by an electric motor. Scope one, noun, one, space or opportunity for action or thought. Two, extent, coverage, range is beyond the scope of this essay. Scope two, noun, an instrument as a microscope or telescope for viewing. Scorch, verb, to burn the surface of, also to dry or shrivel with heat. Score one, noun, 1, 20. 2, cut, scratch, slash. 3, a record of points made as in a game. 4, debt. 5, reason, ground. 6, the music of a composition or arrangement with different parts indicated. 7, success in obtaining something especially illegally. Score 2, verb. 1, record. 2, to keep score in a game. 3, to mark with lines, grooves, scratches, or notches. 4, to gain or tally in or as if in a game, scored a point. 5, to assign a greater score to, score the tests. 6, to compose a score for. 7, succeed. 8, acquire, score tickets to the game. Scoreless, adjective, scorer, noun. Scorn 1, noun, an emotion involving both anger and disgust, contempt. Scornful, adjective, scornfully, adverb. Scorn 2, verb, to hold in contempt, disdain. Were scorned as fanatics. Scorner, noun. Scorpio, noun, one, a zodiacal constellation between Libra and Sagittarius, usually pictured as a scorpion. 2, the 8th sign of the zodiac in astrology, also one born under this sign. Scorpion, noun, any order of arthropods related to the spiders that have a poisonous stinger at the tip of a long jointed tail. Scot 1, noun, a native or inhabitant of Scotland. Scot 2, abbreviation Scotland, Scottish. Scotch, noun, 1, Scots, 2, the people of Scotland. 3, a whiskey distilled in Scotland, especially from malted barley. Scotch, adjective, Scotchman, noun, Scotchwoman, noun. Scotch bonnet, noun, a small, roundish, very hot chili pepper, especially of the Caribbean. Scotch pine, noun, a pine that is naturalized in the U.S. from Northern Europe and Asia and is a valuable timber tree. Scotch terrier, noun, Scottish terrier. Scot-free, adjective, free from obligation, harm, or penalty. Scots, noun, the English language of Scotland. Scotsman, noun, Scot. Scotswoman, noun, a woman who is a Scot. Scotty, noun, Scottish terrier. Scottish, adjective, of, relating to a characteristic of Scotland, Scots, or the Scots. Scottish terrier, noun, any of an old Scottish breed of terrier with short legs, a long head with small erect ears, a broad deep chest, and a thick rough coat. Scoundrel, noun, disreputable person, villain. Scour 1, verb, one, to rub as if rub as with a gritty substance in order to clean. 2 to cleanse by as if by rubbing. Scour 2, verb, 1 to move rapidly through, rush, 2 to examine thoroughly. Scourge 1, noun, 1 lash, whip, 2 punishment, also a cause of affliction. Scourge 2, verb, 1 lash, flog, 2 to punish severely. Scout 1, verb, 1 to look around, reconnoiter, 2 to inspect or observe to get information. Scout 2, noun, 1 a person sent out to get information. Also a soldier, airplane, or ship sent out to reconnoiter. 2 Boy Scout, 3 Girl Scout. Scoutmaster, noun. Scout 3, verb, scorn, scoff. Scow, noun, a large flat-bottomed boat with square ends. Scowl, verb, to make a frowning expression of displeasure. Scowl, noun. SCPO, abbreviation Senior Chief Petty Officer. Scrabble, verb, 1 scrape, scratch, 2 clamber, scramble, scrabbled on the slippery rocks, 3 to work hard and long, 4 scribble. Scrabble, noun, scrabbler, noun. Scraggly, adjective, irregular, also ragged, unkempt, a scraggly beard. Scram, verb, to go away at once. We're ending on the word scram today, the word scram. Scam to scram. What? That's funny. That's good. How many SE words are there? It's not that much. No, that's still quite a bit. No, it's not. But I always do this. I get ahead of myself because I'm excited to see what other words are gonna be. But that'll be for next time. Next episode, we're starting with the word scramble. The word scramble. But thank you for watching. My name is Ethan. Ethan spelled EYTHEN. It's very hot outside. The hat is not helping with that. But I'll see you all next time, where we'll read more of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. And then we'll see how long it takes to finish the rest of it. Great. Have a good one, folks.